Good morning and welcome to Oakville. We are at one of the stores that you will have the most fun you will ever have in your life.
The funnest.
The funnest store ever. We're at RetroFestive with Tyler and we're back again, but this time you have so many new products to show us.
Yes, we've been working overtime trying to find the latest, greatest, coolest products. And you know, we specialize in everything pop culture, everything retro. But what we're going to do in this first segment is actually show you some of our Mother's Day gifts ideas, because Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. And what a great time to talk about how the important places and things in your life.
I have one of these.
No! Every mom needs a no button.
No.
But you know what? Let me show you these buttons. These are actually buttons you can record yourself. And
oh my gosh!
A couple years ago, my boys made this for their mother, and it's become their most treasured, or her most treasured keepsake. I'll play it for you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. I love you.
Okay, there's one of them, and you know, of course, their little voices have changed since then. Oh, that's a line from The Lion King.
I love you, Mommy.
Okay, so you get the idea, and you know, so their voices are kind of captured in time here. But that's just one of the many things we've got. You know, what's funny over here is these candles that are actually kind of like tropical drinks.
I thought they were treats.
I mean, you got pina colada.
Oh my gosh, they smell so good.
So they're candled, but if you need to feel like you're on an island, you know, that would be a great gift for mom. You know, so.
Okay, mom, woman, myth. Legend.
Yeah, so lots of fun mugs and socks and cards. You know, if you've got a mom who's into Taylor Swift, we've got the Happy Mother's Day card.
Happy Mother's Day.
Or the best mom ever, Vanna White. But
sorry.
You found my pickle.
Squeak the pickle.
Yes. This is our kitschy section. So if you've got a fond mom, maybe you want to buy her something just kind of crazy and kitschy.
Well, it's a good idea. You always need to have a possum and a peanut.
Who doesn't need a possum and a peanut?
Everybody needs a possum and a peanut.
You know, like a squeaking pickle, or here's one here. These
what are those?
Goth cats. Now, you might say, you know, why would somebody need a goth cat? But I would say, why wouldn't somebody want a goth cat? You know.
What are these?
Underpants. So the company that we get this stuff from is called Archie McPhee, and they've got a real thing with underpants.
Okay. Oh my gosh,
they find underpants are funny, and so they made underpants for your hands. I mean, if you need some driving gloves or some golf gloves, why not wear some underpants? And I'll show you one more thing.
Okay.
Bigfoot underpants.
Bigfoot underpants.
So these are the world's.
Okay.
I think they're the world's largest underpants in the world. Here, what do you think? Should
I'm getting in.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Wow. Morning television at its finest, everybody. We're going to share a pair of underpants right now. Wow, we look great. You gotta come
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
You gotta come to RetroFestive to check this stuff out. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Taking it back to the 1970s, the original Evel Knievel stunt cycle. Yeah. Tyler, this was like the most popular toy.
Back in the day, this was the toy to get, the Evel Knievel stunt cycle, because you revved it up and it kind of jumped over ramps, everything you kind of saw there. But you'll see we've actually got, this is the newest thing, we've got a small version and of course the larger original version.
Incredible.
And so some of the guys that find out that we've got this, I think we might be one of the only places in Canada that carry this toy.
Probably.
So they go crazy when they see that we've got it. Yeah. So yeah, we're talking about the 60s and 70s in this segment, and mostly 60s and 70s toys and music.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Freddie Mercury has a finger
another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Jaws puzzle, yes please.
Well, you know, we do all the movies, all the music, all the toys, and all the candy from the 1960s, 70s, and beyond. So we just put together a little selection here of things just to kind of jog your memory of.
Or make me feel really old.
You know, yeah.
Because I had the Light Bright. I had this thing too. Oh my gosh, the Spirograph. I loved this thing.
You know, if you ever need something to do on a rainy day, the Spirograph is great. And you know, kids these days, they're used to looking at their screens.
Yeah.
So this is a great alternative
Totally.
to looking at your screen.
Yeah.
You know? So, but you can see around here that we've tried to stock our store with, you know, the greatest novelties and gifts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so, you know, whether you're shopping for Mother's Day or Father's Day or the little kids in your life or the big kids in your life, you know, we try to be the one-stop shop.
This room is awesome.
Yeah.
Care
This is our
Bear
retro toy
Countdown.
room. And you'll kind of see that we've got the old Fisher-Price toys, the old Care
A
Bears.
huge selection of Care Bears. Oh my gosh, I had friends that had like used to collect them, and they had like
And-
every single Care Bear on their
people
bed.
still do. It's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
My
people
Little
who
Pony.
just kind of want to be stuck in the 90s. And
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that. Before cell phones, we had My Little Pony. That's what we
Hey,
did when we were kids.
have you ever seen, do you ever have a big wheel?
Oh my gosh.
This
Yes.
is the big wheel. Now, this was another toy from the 1970s that was huge. I never had one. Luke, did you have one?
Yeah, of course Luke had one.
So
Luke probably still has
They've actually
one.
just relaunched the big wheel, and I've got my son Tanner here. He's all set up and ready to go. He's
What?
going to demonstrate the big wheel for you.
Oh my gosh, Tanner, you're doing such a good job, buddy. Well done. Oh my
So,
gosh.
if you've got a 3 or a 4 or a 5-year-old at home who might like to try the big wheel, now we bribed Tanner with some candy for doing that for you.
Well,
Tanner,
that's-
what kind of candy do you think you want?
Oh, he's going straight for the candy. What do you want? What's he going for? I need to see.
Oh,
I'd like to see the robot.
Oh no, he wants to go see the robots. I don't blame him, man. Okay, we've got so much more coming up from RetroFestive, but for now, I'm gonna send things back inside the studio. It's too bad we actually only have 4 segments to shoot in the store, because I honestly could do 2 hours worth of content in here. I'm not joking. We're talking about decades and what you have to show in the store that people can come in and purchase. So many fun toys, so many fun games, and look at the candy.
yes, we've got a lot of candy, and it's a lot of old-time candy. So, yeah, RetroFestive, we try to do everything from toys to candy to retro pop culture, retro everything, really. And last segment, we talked a lot about the 60s and 70s.
It's a bunch of boogers.
Sour boogers.
Yeah, they're not even like sweet. They're sour boogers.
So I thought this segment will talk about the 80s and 90s, because, you know, that's really the decade that I grew up in.
Same.
And they've got some really fun stuff in store, you know, for whether it's Rainbow Bright or Strawberry Shortcake.
I love strawberry shortcake.
Ghostbusters, I know.
And a strawberry shortcake bike.
And they just re-released all these little new figures that people just, you know, it's kind of like the 80s are happening all over again.
I
you know?
love
it's so
that.
Great. Yeah, so
if only we could get rid of the devices. What's
and,
this?
you know, even candy. Like, so have you ever heard the term nostalgia?
No.
It's like nostalgia, but new. They take old brands and they release it in a new way, and that's
Okay.
nostalgia. And so these are some brands that we all grew up with, but now they've made it into cotton candy. Skittles, Dr. Pepper, Starburst.
The sugary,
it's
the
yummy.
better.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of sugary better, I saw them when I first walked in. These were such a hit. I remember these as a kid. Lip smackers, kissing coolers. Oh my gosh, you have these.
Yeah, lick lippers.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
Lip lickers.
I loved these.
And we've got all different flavors: peach, vanilla, strawberry, watermelon, and you know they're delicious. So if you're looking for a little gift for Mom for Mother's Day, you might want to come here and grab some of these fun things that she'll remember from when she was a teenager in the 80s or the 90s.
I need to try one.
I know.
Peach, cinnamon, mighty mint, cotton candy, strawberry, bubblegum, watermelon.
Yeah, just grab one and try it out. So that's actually the lip gloss.
Yes.
And it comes with. Oh, we should have set it for you.
No,
I'll
I got
tell
it.
you, but
I got
It comes with like a little roller applicator on there.
This is
and I mean, you're gonna put this on. You're gonna feel like you're getting ready for the school dance.
I'm
you
getting ready
know?
for prom. Oh yeah, that's glossy. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, you got. Oh my gosh. I remember just like licking.
Yeah. You're not supposed to admit that on television.
Sorry, did I do that?
But you know, maybe you've got a big birthday coming up, like somebody's turning 40 or 45 or 50. This is a great place to get something that you remember from the good old days.
Oh my gosh, you have tapes.
Mad Lids. These are actually trivia questions in a tape deck.
Oh my
right?
gosh,
So,
kids don't even
you
know what these are right now.
1980s music trivia, and it's sealed in an old-fashioned tape deck. So
Oh
that's
my
kind
gosh,
of fun.
I
Yeah.
love this store. This store is amazing. Okay, we've got like t-shirts to show you. We've got a surprise coming up in the next segment. Do not go anywhere.
Special surprise guest.
So much more coming up from RetroFestive here in Oakville. Just putting on some of my lip potion before you know I start the t-shirt fashion show that they have here all the time for us here at RetroFestive. There are so many amazing shirts to choose from. This one has all of your favorite breakfast cereal characters on it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Tony the Tiger, I see Snap, I see Crackle, I see Pop.
Toucan Sam.
Toucan Sam's there too. The whole gang.
That's one of our friends at Retro Kid in Toronto. They're awesome. Okay, let's bring out the next one here. This is, remember Frog and Toad? The books in school.
Yeah.
Come on down here and we'll see the Frog and Toad
that's
t-shirt.
awesome.
So we've got actually a lot of people buying this for their mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It's a great, you know, and you don't see this shirt too often anymore.
No, and it brings back so many good
I know,
nostalgic
it is. I used
memories.
to read those books in school all the time. I love those guys. Okay, next please. We're going to keep this going. This is actually 90s plaid. Turn around for a second, Tanya, and you'll see we've actually got, these are old t-shirts, concert shirts on the back, and we've got a couple different styles here, Rolling Stones and the Ramones and Guns N' Roses. So that's kind of fun. Next please. And remember Mr. Dressup.
Oh my gosh.
Can't forget Mr. Dressup. Keep your crayon sharp. That's another one from Retro Kid.
That's amazing. That's so cute.
Okay, and Billy, we'll see here that we've got some nice concert shirts, Def Leppard and Led Zeppelin, and lots of shirts like that. And finally, we've got Andy. Godzilla.
Yes.
Did you catch the new Godzilla versus Kong
You know,
movie?
I haven't caught it yet, but I know a lot of people that have had it, and they love it. Good modeling.
So anyway, we paid him extra for that.
Okay, let's take a quick tour around this area.
We're going to show you around the store. I mean, you've been here before. You know how it is.
I have.
Just the best of retro television, Golden Girls, and Seinfeld. You know, everything from Pee Wee Herman to Elf to...
Oh my gosh. What planet was he from again?
Melmac, of course.
Melmac, that's right.
And horror stuff, too. Like over here, we've got the best of the horror movies.
Because everybody needs a Freddy backpack.
Oh, of course.
Is that Jason or Freddy?
That's Jason. And we've got lots of Freddy stuff, too, though.
Yeah, you really do.
So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to give you an idea of what we do here, which is really the best of everything pop culture. And when you come back at Christmas time, I guess you'll see the Christmas stuff.
Well, but like what's old is new, because now my kids are all into, you know, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. They've watched all the 90s, like, kids shows that they can watch. My daughter is obsessed with Harry Potter right now. So, I mean, you've got stuff that's retro, but you also have stuff that's current.
Yeah, and we try to do, you know, the latest, greatest things on Netflix, but also, you know, the things from the 80s and 90s that we all grew up with.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Back to the Future. Oh my gosh, I love that mug. That's so great. What is that? Oh, that is a gremlin.
The gremlins.
So. Okay, big movie that's coming out this year.
Yeah, Garfield comes out in a couple weeks. They've got a new Garfield movie coming out. And actually, we've got Garfield appearing at our store tomorrow. If you come tomorrow, Saturday, from 11 to 2, you can meet and take your picture with Garfield. But I tell you what, I've got a special surprise for you.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Garfield, can you come on out and give everybody a wave?
Here?
Tanner, come hug Garfield.
High five!
So,
Woo!
Yeah, you can come. Your viewers can come tomorrow to RetroFestive here in Oakville and meet Garfield and give him a hug, take a selfie, and then don't forget the movie comes out May 25th.
Amazing! Well, thank you so much for having us. We always have such a good time, and I am like super jazzed about
your lip roller.
About my lip roll potion. It doesn't get any better than this. RetroFestive here in Oakville. Come check it out.